A federal appeals court says a German family who sought asylum here in the U.S. so they could homeschool their children must be deported. The Romeikes are Christians and said the German school system was educating their children in ways that are inconsistent with their faith. Though the original immigration judge granted them asylum, the Justice Department appealed that decision, and now the family's options are running out. The family's attorney, Michael Donnelly of the Homeschool Legal Defense Association, joins us live. Michael, thank you for coming in today.
It's great to be with you.
Our viewers are very interested in this story, and this week you had a development that was not positive. The Sixth Circuit, of course, saying that this isn't legitimate, despite the original ruling that this family can't stay.
Well, yes, Shannon, the immigration judge found that the family was being persecuted in Germany for homeschooling. He found that courts there have said that it's not okay to homeschool, that the states there can fine parents who want to homeschool their children. They try to take children away from their parents if they homeschool their children. And so that immigration judge awarded the family asylum, but the Justice Department did appeal. And this week, unfortunately, very shortly after we argued the case in the Sixth Circuit on April 23rd, the court handed down a decision saying no, they're going to uphold the administration's revocation of the immigration judge's asylum grant.
And we can only guess, but I'm so puzzled with all that the Justice Department has to do. Any clues to you as to why, when originally the family was granted asylum, the Justice Department decided to invest the resources and the time in trying to get them deported?
Well, all we know is what they said in their briefs. And what they said is they felt that homeschooling was not a fundamental right that should be protected. They felt that homeschoolers were not a particular social group that were worthy of protection. That's what they said in their briefs when they appealed the ruling to the Board of Immigration Appeals. One wonders, when you look at all the grants of asylum that have been given to so many people, and there's so many people here, people are talking about, the administration talking about wanting to liberalize the immigration in this country. And here's one family who came here for freedom. They just came here to educate their children according to their convictions. That's all they want. They don't want a handout. They didn't come here for economic opportunity. They came here for freedom. And really, our country should be standing with them, not against them.
We'll talk about the legal options you have left, but what happens to them if they go home and try to continue homeschooling their children?
Well, there's no question that Germany continues to persecute homeschoolers. They don't like it. Their Supreme Court has said that it's okay for the states to counteract what they call religiously or philosophically motivated societies. I think in America we'd call that pluralism, but they say it's okay to prevent that. They say it's okay to treat people unequally under the law if they're religiously or philosophically motivated to teach their children at home. They don't want people to teach their children at home. They don't want people to think differently. And so if they go back there, what's happening to dozens of families right now that I'm in contact with on a regular basis is the same thing that'll happen to the Romeike family. They'll be fined tens of thousands of dollars. They'll be threatened in court to have their children taken away from them. They could be criminally prosecuted.
Well, we know the next step for you is to ask for a full hearing from all the judges in the Sixth Circuit. If that doesn't work, then to the Supreme Court. We will continue to track the case if you'll keep us updated.
We absolutely will do that. Thank you so much for your interest in the case. We appreciate it very much.
Thanks for your time.